And we are recording. All right, so welcome everybody. My name is Nasser Al-Riyami, owner of Changeworks, and today we're having a conversation with Dr. Bassam Saab, an old friend, a fellow hypnotherapist, and we will be taking the opportunity to get to know each other, to get to know this crowd, and perhaps nudge you towards a direction of taking interest in some of our courses, in some of our work. Um, Please unmute yourself at any stage should you like to intercept with a question. I will be hosting. I'll be doing something that is quite difficult for me, which is remembering to speak less and give other people the the chance to share. Right.
And this, I'm sending a kiss now to my niece in America.
All right. So we have our camera rolling. Welcome, Dr. Bassam. I wanted to start off by allowing you the floor and basically tell us about your journey. So, Dr. Bassam, you are a hypnotherapist. You're a pranic healer. You provide both sessions and courses in the above. And as I understand, you are a doctor of complementary medicine. Um,
That's correct.
so maybe tell us a little bit about how you found yourself in this world. Where did you start, and how did you get here?
Oh, well, it's a long story. I try to make it brief as much as I can. Actually, I was involved in life in all directions. Just working, having life, having every all the entertainments that you can think of, being part of all the social work and the social gatherings and entertainment, and just getting money and spending money. That was my life. Suddenly some matter happened in my life, such a little shock. And this shock made me think that what I'm doing, am I wasting my time? Am I living properly or not? Once I wanted to know something. Well, who am I? What am I doing? What can I do? Actually, just scrolling on Google. There was no Google at that time, but on whatever internet search I had, and I was looking about healing. So I heard about pranic healing. So I just searched the word to find a pranic healer, and suddenly the answer came that a pranic healer is in Abu Dhabi, and she happened to be a neighbor of me. So I started taking courses from her. This is to say that pranic healing is not a course of healing. It's not a matter of just giving energy, and it's not only a joke or simple thing. It's a journey. It's a step-by-step journey going upwards. So I started with the pranic healing. I took all the courses. I was a certified teacher as well. And this, thing, when you change your way, you start finding, different directions. Life takes you to different directions. So I studied pranic healing. I studied a bit Reiki, theta healing, hypnotherapy, aura photography, mood managers, radical healing. So, life takes you. This is the way that you live. So I was able to take all these courses, and finally I end up in India preparing for my PhD. So I had this PhD in India. So believe me, my life now is much different than the life before. It's more beneficial. It's more, let us say, illuminated, and it's more worth it.
Very good, very good. So give us an idea of your age, Dr. Bassam, because you don't look too much like somebody who has too long. So sometimes faces aren't very indicative.
Okay, you can say I'm above 50. That's
I
all I can say.
You are above 50 then.
Yes.
All right. So you went through, let's say, a life crisis, and you had decided to search how to empower yourself, change your circumstances, and that's how you fell to pranic healing.
That's right.
Okay. Um, so tell us about pranic healing. Then it's an interesting place to start. I mean, you are in Abu Dhabi, and
Yes.
small community, and we have, so as I understand, pranic healing is specifically an Indian tradition, and um, we do have an Indian culture in the country, in the UAE. But still, I mean, given that you're above 50, it would have been much less popular at the time. So tell us a bit about pranic healing. What is it, and what was the interest? What was the pull for you?
Okay, let me start from the beginning. Pranic healing is not an Indian culture. It's a very old science. It's a very old system that started thousands and thousands years ago. Uh, it is simply just transferring energy from yourself to other for the purpose of healing, for the purpose of healing and doing the right thing to help others. It was actually restricted to sages, to spiritual people, to very selected kinds of people. Uh, and it was difficult. It was not allowed to be given to the public. So over the years, many philosophers tried to write about it. Many philosophers like Bishop Leadbeater and many other people in the beginning of last century, and they started to summarize it and write it down and make it more close and more simple for everybody to understand it. Finally, during the 70s, Master Shua Koksui, he is a Filipino national with ethnic Chinese. He was a very dominant industrial man and very rich person, of course, but he was also from his youth, he was interested in these things. So he gathered all this knowledge and simplified it in a way that everybody can study, everybody can know. He came to this life, it seems, to spread this knowledge and make it simple that everybody can learn it. So he made it in a simple forms. He wrote books on it, and for each illness there was a remedy by pranic healing means, which I will talk about the details later. But he made it in a way that, like a cookbook. You know, if you have a headache, for example, you search for a headache. How do I work on headache? And you know the steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you do the steps. And believe me, it's magic, and this is called magic, and magic can happen.
Okay.
So, yes, if you'd like me to, do you have any question here?
I was just going to state, I thought it was an Indian tradition, but apparently I was totally off the mark. And I like how you begin to define it as a state of mind and intention of healing, and the ability to transfer that intention. And I like the cookbook version idea. Myself, I'm a fan of cookbook versions. I don't like too philosophical things. I mean, I'll enjoy the philosophy, but I want to know how to do something. So
Exactly. You know, in level one, it's a two days course. Believe me, on the first day, you can start healing yourself and healing others. Okay, just without asking many questions, just if you have the belief and if you have the will and the intention to heal others, with a simple step you can start. So from the first day you can start being in touch, for example, high blood pressure. Okay, this simple technique that you can, if there's somebody who is having a high blood pressure, from the first day of the course you'll be able to heal such a person. The second day, you will learn different things, and you'll be able to heal. Let us say so many different illnesses. By the way, let us say that if you are a pranic healer, you are not a medical doctor. Always we have to ask the client if he has any troubles, any health problems, he should consult his doctor always. We are only complementing the work of the doctor, of the medical doctor. So that's for now.
yeah, I like that. That's an important distinction to make. This is not taking the place of medicine or other advice. However, it does have its effect, and it does have its place in your healing journey.
Correct.
Of course, I don't want to give too many secrets of the trade out too early. I want to keep the audience coming back. So we'll come back to the idea of pranic healing over and over. But pranic healing is not the only thing you've done. It was just the beginning of your journey. Um,
That's correct. That's
this,
correct. Well, the second step, after studying the pranic healing, theta healing, and mostly all these are similar concepts. But of course, the more knowledge you have, the more mastering you have on all this, and you can use whatever modality for whatever case. I was in touch with a person from India. His name is Dr. Yuvraj Kapadia, and he is the let us say the person who took this science of hypnotherapy from the normal psychological level that all the psychiatrists they use it into more spiritual level, which means we are talking about spirituality plus the normal science that everybody can do. So hypnotherapy is a science, 100% science, which helps the person to calm down, to go to a certain alpha level of consciousness. Means it's not hypnosis, or you'll be mesmerized, or you'll be sleeping, or you'll be out of your will. Just to take down the person to a certain level of consciousness where the mind the mind is not interfering in all your decisions. Means we work
subconscious.
on the subconscious mind, exactly. So in that case, when you work on the subconscious mind, your subconscious mind doesn't lie. It will always give you the truth. So when the client is on that level, he is not out of control. He is always in control. His worries are on the side, and we can go directly to the subconscious and work on the subconscious mind, because mainly our clients in the hypnotherapy are people who are suffering from body problem, I mean, illnesses, and also I don't want to say mental, let us say emotional. And all these problems are basically due to thoughts, due to real factors that happen in your life that corresponds or may reflect on your body. So we work on that. We don't work on the symptoms. We work on the reason, the reason of the problem. That's why we go to a child, to the inner children, let us say, and work on that, sort the problem from its essence, from its roots, and then we will uh, we will get the client back to his own level of consciousness, and we in this way we are taking out, or we are extracting the roots of the problem. Automatically, when the roots of the problem are not there, it will not reoccur in our life.
Okay. Okay. So I like your distinction between physical illness and mental or emotional illness, or what we term in psychology the existential state of human beings. We go through things, and these things leave marks on us. They change how we feel, they change how we think, and they change how we behave. I believe the institute that Dr. Yavraj has started is now known as the ECHA Institute.
It's known as the ECA Institute. The course is actually around 5 levels. I teach level 1 and level 2 so far. At level 5, you will at level 5 you will be able to submit, let us say, a number of cases, 10 or 12 cases, and accordingly, then you'll be a certified hypnotherapist.
Okay, all right. And the basis of the ECHA Institute, from my knowledge, started with the California Hypnosis Institute, or the American Hypnosis Association.
That's true.
And Dr. Yavraj was there for a while before moving back to India and starting his own institute.
Actually, Dr. Sani, who is an also Indian ethnic origin, but he was an American, he established this in California. He started it, and that person didn't have an heir, let's say, to inherit his studies. So his student, his very intelligent student, Yuvraj, he gave it to him, and he just transferred the knowledge to him. He gave him all the courses and the rights to do and execute the courses. Uh, that was first step. But the second step is that Yuvraj Kapadia did not only take the studies and the knowledge of Dr. Sani, he developed it in a much better way. So now they are ISO certified, and they are teaching almost globally in many different kinds, different in many different countries. And they have the copyright of all the courses, so they are not taking anything from other schools. It's all their own theories and their own product.
Okay. So we started out by mentioning that you began your life until a twist of fate as a regular socialite, living the life, spending money, making money, and doing the social thing. And then, due to a personal crisis, you moved on to pranic healing and eventually hypnosis, and even a PhD in complementary medicine. So perhaps tell us a bit more about complementary medicine and that PhD. What's its value to you and how you fell into that?
Well, it's a culmination of studies, it's culmination of work, it's culmination of hard work, actually. It was a blessing for me, and, you know, uh, a reward, actually, for what I have done in my life. It took me 10 years to reach that stage. I was also above 50 when I had this my my PhD, which is few years back. And complementary medicine, as I said, is a medicine that complements the normal medicine, the allopathic medicine. It's not a doctor. We are not doctors. We are not medical doctors. Any science that will help to increase the speed of recovery is a complementary medicine, and it is not an alternative medicine. We don't give medicine. We don't give vegetarian pills. We don't give any other remedies. We only work on non-touch techniques to help others to be better, to heal. It's also a matter of knowledge and understanding. It's not only just healing. When you are healing a person, you are also elevating his level of consciousness to a better stage. Mostly, I'll tell you something, most of my clients became my students, and they studied the art itself, the pranic healing itself, or the hypnosis itself. Hypnosis is a bit more complicated, so more people they were in the pranic healing, because I'll tell you something. Some illnesses are they need lots of continuous sessions, and sometimes it's not feasible for people to have all these sessions. That's why I always recommend that they study the art, the science, and they can do the healing for themselves.
Okay. Right. So I like your definition of the complementary medicine as things that will speed up healing, and certainly maybe to clarify elevation of consciousness, because it is a bit of big language, let's say. Through relationships, you can improve somebody's symptomology and certainly their state of being, so the full illness. And relationships are very, very, very powerful, whether it is to um, destroy you or to elevate you.
Very
And
true.
the healing tradition is soundly based on the relationship between the healer and the person needing that healing. And it's the same thing in medicine. No matter how good a doctor is, the best ones are the ones who have relationships with their patients. And the better the relationship, the less work you have to do, the less medicine you have to give, the less intervention you need.
That's very true. And nowadays, you have a good stream of medical doctors who are studying the pranic healing or the such modalities. It will help them a lot to treat with the people. So each client has a problem. Each client may have an emotional problem in his life. So if you are a healer, pranic healing, and you are a medical doctor as well, this is something super. So many doctors now are studying this as a complementary for their profession.
Okay. So, me being a hypnotherapist myself, I would like to take a special interest and start with hypnotherapy, and perhaps help me encourage people to look at hypnotherapy as a modality for change. What do you use hypnotherapy, or how has hypnotherapy benefited your clients, your personal relationships, maybe even your life?
Of course. Actually, it took me more than 6 months to study this science. It is, as I told you, it's a 5 courses, and the courses, between each course, there should be an interval that you have to practice and you have to submit cases. During your study, you are curing yourself because you are being a healer or a client. So when you are taking the chair of the client, you are sorting out your problem. You have a relationship problem. You have a problem with your family, with your parents, with your friends, with your teacher, with your colleagues, with your with this students in your class. Mostly, believe me, mostly all the problems are coming from there. So during this study, you are sorting out yourself. I mean, you are sorting your problems. It's something really amazing because I sorted all my problems or my negativity. I was able to release so many things in my life during my study of these courses. I didn't go to a doctor. I didn't go to a hypnotherapist. During this course, I was able to heal myself, and then I became myself a hypnotherapist, and that's how I help others. Did I answer your question?
I believe so. That was a good answer.
Yeah.
So hypnotherapy is a practice. I like that you call it a science and you allude to it as an art as well. And that goes back to the idea of relationships because when it comes down to it, hypnotherapy is a conversation. You know, if you take all the big words and big concepts and philosophy out, it's a conversation between two or more people. And you come out of it better or you come out of it worse. But um, that's for conversations. For hypnotherapy, with a bit of training, it's highly unlikely that you come out of it worse, of course.
Yes.
Tell us more then about pranic healing and your experiences. Give us a bit of the details that you had prepared, perhaps. Maybe walk us through a session, or I'll give you the floor. Do it how you like to do it best.
Okay. Okay. Let me start first talking about this pranic healing. It's a journey of illumination. It's a journey to go hierarchy to upwards. It's a journey to go from yourself to your higher self. What is yourself and what is your higher self? Yourself is this body and this soul that you are seeing me and I'm seeing you. But there is something called a higher soul. That higher soul is not physical, it's something that is connected to the higher, connected to the, let us say, to God, or connected to the higher authority, or connected to the universe. Whatever you want to name it, we are connected. So if we are purifying our body, okay, if we are doing something good for our body, purifying our body, this is the ladder. We are stepping up the ladder upwards. So when we purify ourselves, we are becoming close to the higher. We will be having the ability to heal others because we are getting for power, which we don't have it. Power, we have it, but we don't know about it. So triggering this power, going upwards, cleaning up yourself, you will be able to ask for energy to come from the universe, take it up in your body and give it to others. This is very important thing. When you ask for energy, I'll give you an example right now if you like. For example, I want energy, I want to heal somebody. For example, somebody now is having a headache. I hope if there's anybody who wants a help, we can do so. We can do it right now. Somebody is having a headache and he wants help. I want to help him from my energy. But if I give him my energy, I'll be losing the energy. That's why I have to go to the petrol station, to the gas station, and ask for energy, refuel my batteries, and give it. So the energy is here. I will ask the higher and the universe to send me the energy to me on this hand, okay, with the will. By the way, energy follows thought. Energy follows thought. So when we have our thought and the will power that the energy is received here, We thank God, we thank the heaven, we thank the universe for sending this energy. So we ask for the energy here, and this energy will come through our body, and we have to give it, we give it away like this to the other person. Okay, with a little technique, this energy is coming. So I'm not using my energy. I will not feel dizzy. I'm not expiring my energy. I'm getting the energy and I'm giving it to the person in front of me. I can give it to a person who is not in front of me as well. It's called distant healing or absent healing. Okay, so I'm having this energy coming through my body, cleansing me myself, and also giving it to the other person in a way, because we go to the energy body of the person, not the physical body, because the disease or the illness starts in the physical body, in the aura, in the energy body, and then penetrates the the physical body. So we work on the energy body, we clean this energy body, we make it clean, and then automatically this will help the physical body to recover.
Okay. Okay.
So this, let me continue on one point. So when we do this, we are cleansing ourselves, we are healing ourselves, and healing the others. So this is something important and essential. Uh, During this thing, when you are healing others, you are healing yourself, and usually you attract things that you have a problem in yourself. Believe it or not. If you have problems, certain problems in your body, in your aura, in your system, you attract the same. So your patients will be mostly a repetition of what you need. So when you are helping others, you are helping yourself as well.
So, if you'll allow me to intervene, this was actually a lesson I learned from one of many hypnotists, but a lesson that I took with me quite far. And the idea was, if you want to be an excellent therapist, find a problem you have in yourself and fix it in somebody else. And that's a perfectly legitimate way to go through, at least in this man's school of hypnotherapy.
That's true. Yes, yes. Okay, so let's continue on the pranic healing. The pranic healing, so we start with the level one, which is it's an information about what is energy, where is it available, what is the sources of energy, how we can receive the energy, how do we receive the energies in our body. We learn about the chakras. We have chakras in our body, which are the pump stations, the gas stations, which receive the energy from outside the atmosphere. We know the source of energy. These chakras are like a whirling thing, like that. So it's like a fan going clockwise and anti-clockwise, clockwise and anti-clockwise, getting the energy from the universe and venting the diseased energy. So these chakras, each chakra has a certain function. We'll teach the student about all these chakras and how to cleanse all these chakras. These chakras may be, may suffer from overload or less load. So these chakras to work normally, we have to cleanse them regularly and make them work properly. When these are working properly, the organs related to these chakras will certainly operate also normally. Uh, Plus, when we go to, as I told you, there is a cookbook, a menu that you hear all these diseases. When you go to level two, this is the nice thing. In level two, you learn about colors. The colors, they have power. They have an effect on our body. So instead of just healing with a white energy, we are using the colors. We have the red, they have violet, the yellow, the pink. All these colors, they have a certain power. So instead of having only white energy, with white which has all the colors, we are using specific colors for specific problems. So that's the stage number two, uh, which elevates and make the healing process faster. You go to another step, level three, which is psychotherapy. And this is really something. Psychotherapy is you are healing the person through his chakras, and this for any emotional or psychological problems. These chakras are sometimes are broken, okay, and some elementals, let us say enemies, elementals or enemies, they implant themselves in your chakras, and they will play havoc with you, and they will let you become crazy. They will let you become angry. They are your enemies in you. And these can come in different ways. It can come in psychic attacks. You know, in this psychic attack is when somebody send you a psychic attack. Means he will, in Arabic, let us say hasad, in Arabic, let's say anger, in Arabic, let's say hatred, or I'm not speaking Arabic actually, I'm speaking English. So الغضب، الحسد، هالامور هذه اللي الشخص عم يرسلها منه للاخرين ليضرهم. Okay, these things will make home in your chakras. In psychotherapy, you'll be able to clear all these things and become uh, normal as before. Psychic attacks can hit you, can hit your house, your relatives, your cars. So in the number 3, it's something also amazing how you can protect yourself, put yourself in a shield, shield your house, shield your car, shield your loved ones, so others will not make you psychic, you will not be able to send you the psychic attacks. And believe me, it's very true, and it's in all religions they talk about this. Al-hasad is a psychic attack. Hatred is a psychic attack. When somebody, you know, swear at you, يسبك يشتمك, it's a psychic attack. It depends on you how strong you are to defend yourself, and how is your shield strong enough so it can repel this attack. So this is the level 3. You go more to level 4, which is crystals. We use, I didn't prepare crystals. The crystal is not here with me. So on crystal, we know also the crystals because they are gemstones coming from the earth. They have a power, they are strong. So we use crystals to heal. So it's faster and faster and faster. So with all this knowledge will be culminated, and we will be working on the crystal healing. So we're using the crystal, that the thing that we used to need a month to finish, it can be finished in 1 week when we are using the crystal, and when we are having all these levels. Any
Okay.
question?
Yes, we have two questions here. So
Yes.
Sophia has asked to define chakras a bit more, and the aura as well.
Okay, chakras are points in the body which are the gas stations. يعني مثل محطة البترول، محطة الطاقة. موجودة مثلا عندك في هنا في هالمنطقة هيدي، هالشاكرا هيدي. This chakra is responsible for the connection with the higher. It receives directly the connection with the higher. Then we have front, we have Ajna chakra. Okay, we'll not go into details of the names, but these chakras are the points that energy enters your body. If they are properly maintained, properly cleansed, then you will be receiving only the good fertile filtered energy to yourself. So you will be always feeling good and feeling healthy. So these chakras are the gas station, the energy stations that we receive the energy from. Through these chakras as well, we release, we vent the dirty energy that is in us. So these are the chakras. So these are the energy. It works like a pump. It's a pump. It pumps the energy from outside to our body, because without these chakras, we cannot live. These chakras, you know, God Almighty gave us this thing. It's not a man-made thing. Okay? Our soul is not from us, it's coming from the higher. So these are built with us. So this is the way that the energy can come from the higher, from the atmosphere to our body. Uh, is this clear? Is this clear, or there is any question?
So if you'll allow me to say my understanding of chakras, and يمكن تعدل علي. Chakras are centers of energy in the body. Traditionally, we define as we have 7 different ones, and they run along the spine, starting from the top of the head being the connection to the universal, and the bottom of the body as well being the connection to the other universal. So entry at one point and exit at the exit point. And every chakra is is actually more than a single energy point, but the center is related to its function. So you have one at the chest, you have one at the head, you have another at the abdomen, and at the sexual organs, and at the excretory organs.
Yes, you said seven, but these seven in the pranic healing, they become 11, okay? And we have a big number of secondary chakras, small chakras, okay, which we use as well. So the main are seven. In pranic healing, we go to 11 chakras, which are important. Then we go to many secondary chakras that we use, which are located in different parts of the body. So we can go directly to the problem and heal it from that secondary chakras.
Okay, all right. And the problem is suggested. So the nature of the problem suggests which chakra to work on, and vice versa.
Certainly, certainly. You know, there is something, let us give an example. There is something called root chakra. Root chakra is down in the bottom of the spinal cord. And this chakra is responsible for productivity, industriousness, laziness, enthusiasm. Okay? So if a lazy person comes to us and say, look, I feel always not in the mood to work. I cannot make money. I cannot find a job. We always, in this case, we go directly to the root chakra and we see what's the problem there. In the pranic healing, we can scan, you know, using our energy, our hands, to scan the chakras to see if it's having the right power or no. So we scan, we see that there is a problem with the root chakra. We heal the root chakra, and accordingly, this person will change and become better, and he will become enthusiastic, and he will become better for work. He'll get more money. He will be able to find a job. So that's how, depending on the problem, we go to the chakra. But also, there's more than one chakra which can be involved in one problem.
Very good. So Zafar is asking, hi Zafar, what is the difference between Reiki and pranic healing? And is there any attunement in the pranic healing system?
Attunement. What he means by attunement?
From my knowledge, in Reiki, you are attuned to the universal energy by
Certainly.
your master or by your teacher. I'm not aware of the exact attunement process, but the definition is to connect you to the
Okay.
energy.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Zafar, I can tell you. Both are handling energy. I don't want to say Reiki is not good and pranic healing is good. They are both good. And they are both a connection with the higher global energy. We are using that energy to heal others. Reiki, they believe that the energy is intelligent, and until the energy knows where to go. So usually they have just they heal people with just sending the energy, and with the intention that the energy is conscious, and she knows what to do, and very intelligent, of course. This is true. It is intelligent. But in pranic healing, there is one step further. Before healing, we have to clean, which means if you have a cup of coffee, this cup of coffee is having half the cup with coffee, so it's half dirty. If you want to clean it, okay, just add water, and after some time it will be clean. But it will take a process to clean the coffee from here. So first, instead of giving the energy, giving the water to this cup, we clean it. There is a process in the pranic healing to clean this energy first, then the person or the problem is clean, and then we can send the energy. So it's instead of just adding water, we just clean it, and the pure water is coming to your cup, and your cup will be clean and healthy, and so is your body.
Okay, all right. So thanks for that. That was quite clear. Um, so perhaps, Doctor, if you would take some time for some shameless advertising and let us know about your coming courses with um, Changeworks.
Yes.
And in the meanwhile, we can unmute Zafar in a bit, and he has a question he would like to direct to you directly. Um,
Yes.
yes, Zafar. Would you like to do the question first, or the?
Let us have the question, please.
All right.
Hello, doctor.
Hi,
Oh, nice to meet you. Huh?
most welcome.
Hi, Nasser.
Hi, hi.
Okay, doctor, my question is that as you told, there is no need of attunement in pranic healing.
Let me say, okay, let me answer. I didn't answer the attunement.
Okay.
Whenever you are healing and using the energy healing, you have to be attuned to the higher or to the universal consciousness or to the universal energy. Okay. When we in pranic healing, we ask for the energy. So this is attunement. Okay, we are asking for the energy. The energy is coming, and we are working on the energy in the proper way. We are not misusing the energy. So there is certainly there is attunement. Okay, we don't take it from our teacher, our master. We take it directly from the higher, from the giver, uh, from let us say God, if you want to say it. Okay, from the creator. Okay, so we are already attuned because we are part of the creator. Our energy body, our energy is a part of the energy of the creator. So we are just transmuting ourselves towards the creator because we have part of us from the same material of the creator. So we are using this material to use it ourselves to heal others. So this is if you need attunement. We don't ask for persons. We thank our teacher. We thank the divine. We thank our teachers, of course, but we don't ask energy from them. We ask energy from the creator.
Okay. It means in pranic healing, principle is this that everybody has energy. He can take energy and can give energy. But
Certainly.
in the course on different level, only you are giving the knowledge to us how we can do pranic healing procedure and methods you will tell us, but energy you will not give. That is already available with everyone. We can take from universal and we can heal ourselves and others. Course is giving only knowledge. But in the Reiki healing, with the knowledge, one our guru or master, they attune us with the one in one ceremony. They align our frequency with the universal. After that, we can take energy from universal and we can heal ourselves and others. It means in
Yes.
pranic healing, the principle is very simple that every I can do pranic healing, Nasser can do pranic healing, only he should know the methods only. It means you will teach us the methods, but you will not give any spiritual or energy enhancement. You will not do anything. You
Of
will
course
only
I
tell
will.
the you will tell only methods only. Correct?
Not it's not fully correct. It's part of the job.
Okay.
Actually, the master is attuning you. All right, fine. But the master is only making the connection and making the will in your head, in your thoughts, to attract the energy.
Correct.
Same is here, but we don't need the master here. We do the meditation. We have the meditations called meditation planetary peace, planetary meditation for peace, or also it's named as twin heart meditation. This is the basic meditation we learn. This meditation will connect us to the world and to the universe, and this will give us all the energy. It will pour the energy in us, so we are energized properly. We are cleansed properly. Okay, we are improving our karma. Of course, you know what is the karma. So we
Yes.
are improving our karma, and accordingly we will be better healers. And let me say something. When you are saying in pranic healing we'll give you okay, we give you, but look, you can misuse the energy. Misusing the energy is a problem. Okay, energy is something very delicate. If you for example, if you project energy to the heart, you may kill your client. We should not, we can clean the heart energy, but we cannot project energy to the heart. So there is a way to work on the heart, on heart matters. So the misuse of energy is very difficult, and the results are also very difficult. That's why you find if somebody is making meditation, this transcendental meditation on his own, without a guru, without a teacher, he may end up with mental problem. Okay, because he's not using the energy properly. So there is always you need a guru to help you get the energy and manifest it in the proper way. Did I answer the question?
Thank you.
Yes.
And if I may add, having taken Reiki myself, it's also a valid way to look at it that your attunement as a practitioner is a cleansing for yourself, that allows you to do your work, um, uh, that allows you to do your work and share your energy.
Certainly, certainly. Always energy, never tamper with energy on your own. Always you have to have a guru or a teacher to let you use the energy very well. In pranic healing, we always ask the person to send energy but softly. You can control the intensity of the energies you are sending to people. You cannot send energy to a pregnant woman like you are sending energy to a teenager who is playing in the playground. You cannot give the energy to the old person or the little child in the same way that you give to a normal person. So there is a tuning, fine tuning to the energy that you are giving. That's why there is a teacher, there is a guru to help you organizing and regularizing how to use the energy.
With the respect to the chakra, if you allow, I can have a small question if you allow me. Nasser, can I put my question?
Yes, please go ahead.
For chakra, as you told, that this pranic healing is also clearing our and balancing our chakras. In this one, we have sixth one, that the third eye chakra.
Yes,
With the pranic healing, can we open our third eye also?
certainly. Certainly, when you go to higher levels, there is a meditation for the blue pearl, meditation of the I am. Blue pearl, what is the blue pearl? The blue pearl is the, pineal gland. The pineal gland, Nasser, you know what is that?
Yep.
Okay, the pineal gland is a gland which is centered in our body. It's called the blue pearl. How to find the blue pearl? If you make a straight line from this ear to this ear and another straight line from this place to this place, in the middle, there is the blue pearl. And this is responsible for our third eye. So when we do the proper meditation for this blue pearl, we are enhancing our third eye and opening our third eye more and more. That's why I said in the beginning, when you are moving and going upwards to a higher level means you are coming close to the power of your creator. You are not a creator, you will not become a creator, but you are coming close and close and close to him. When you are close to him, you are benefiting from some of his powers. So you know more than others. You can use powers more than the others. So this helps in manifesting. Pranic healers and the energy healers, if they go in the proper way, they will be rich. They will have materialization. They will know how to live, where to live. Uh, uh, Many other courses, Nasser will we will come to that. What are the different courses that we can have in the pranic healing as well? We have feng shui. Okay, we have the power of how to feel the energy. We have lot of other awaken the light within you. This is also answers your question, Zafar. Awaken the light within you. It's a two courses actually. It can be done in 1 day or in 2 days. The first one will help you to know how to meditate properly to elevate your power. Number two, when your energy is settled and you are in a good position, we take you further high to work on your third eye and on this blue pearl to open the third eye here and manifest in much more power in yourself.
So,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Bassam, um, we have we have a question, two
Yes.
questions. One that says, "Is theta healing similar to Reiki?"
Well, personally, I don't think it is similar. Theta healing is more similar to hypnosis, but instead of hypnotizing the client, the healer is hypnotizing himself. Okay, theta healing is when the healer puts himself in a state and he himself goes upwards in his energy as we are talking, going up to this, having this power, getting the power from the higher, okay, and healing the other person. The other person will be just saying yes. The healer will be taking permission from the client. Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? So the client will say yes, 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 yes. And when he takes the permission, the theta healing takes you to the seventh level of consciousness. And from the seventh level of consciousness, he will be having the power from the divine to heal his client. So it's different. It's not very similar to Reiki. It's not very similar. There is no hands, no giving energy from your hands to the others. It's a different, but theta healing is very powerful, by the way.
Okay, so
Depends on the healer.
we'll have one more question before we move back to the idea of shameless advertising, because we did have somebody ask about the courses directly. Um,
Yes.
Sophia wants to know the relationship of this science and religion, psychology, energy. Her question wording specifically is, so this science is related to religion, psychology, and energy.
Okay. Do you want me to ask this question, or there is another question? How can I learn or study, get it in depth? It's very easy to study it. We have on the 2nd and the 3rd of uh, April.
April, yes.
April 2nd and 3rd April, we have the course given at Change Works in Abu Dhabi, Khalifa City. You can join us. You are most welcome. In 2 days, you will feel the difference in your life. To come back to the first question, pranic healing is not religious. It's not a religion. You can be within your religion. You can pray in a mosque, in a church, in a temple. We have nothing to do. Pranic healing has nothing to do with religion. You are your own religion. There is no interference between the religion and pranic healing. It will emphasize your belief in your religion. It will emphasize the use and the benefits of prayers. Okay, now maybe you doing your prayers just automatically. Okay, now it's the time I have to go and pray. You pray, blah blah blah, and you go. When you learn pranic healing, you will know exactly the way that you pray to your own religion and how to benefit more about about that. By the way, prayer is a kind of meditation. It's a connection with the higher. You can connect with the higher with knowledge, with consciousness, and you know exactly what you are doing, or you can just memorize it and say what you have in the memory without using your thoughts. So there is no interference between the religion and the pranic healing. They are complementary. We have the meditation, for example, using the Islamic version and the other than Islamic version, because it doesn't interfere. It doesn't interfere. It has your religion is for you. This power is coming from the universe.
Okay, so we're coming in on the hour. So let's do a bit of a wrap up. Thank you so much, Dr. Bassam, for your presentation. Please tell us about your upcoming courses. We have a couple of questions. So 2nd and 3rd of April, Pranic Healing Level 1. And we also have another course scheduled. So please tell us about them and help our attendees
Yes,
find.
the first course we are having in April 2nd and 3rd, the Pranic Healing Level 1. I ask everyone, and I would love everyone to come and join. It's the first step to pranic healing. You will learn how to scan the energy. Scanning energy is not a joke, but it's very beneficial. You will scan your food. You will scan the vegetables you buy from the market. You will scan your house. You will scan even your body, your chakras. So we will learn the art of scanning and how to use your energy to heal others, to heal yourself, to heal your kid. Sometimes you don't have time to call the doctor, so you can just make a relief to your daughter or to your son until the doctor comes. So that's the level 1. So I encourage people to take the package of the level 1 and 2. So they will be having a good benefit of a good discount, and they will be following us on the higher levels. The date of level 2 is not fixed yet. We will fix it later. Probably we'll do it before Ramadan, of course. So when you have these 2 courses, you are really in the field and you are really doing the practice of the pranic energy. It's a different life, believe me. Miracles can happen, and this is a miracle. You will learn how to do the miracles.
Dr. Bassam, you have even offered a hypnotherapy level 1 course, I believe, and perhaps even a level 0 course. So,
Yes,
tell
we will do level zero course in hypnotherapy. Level zero course is a short course of 3 hours. We will learn how to make self hypnosis. We will learn about dreams. We will know how to heal some problems with us. We will not be knowing how to heal others, but we can heal ourselves. So it's a personal thing that we will learn. In hypnotherapy level one, here is a very nice introduction. We will work about relationships. We will work on family matters, family problems, and we will be able to hypnotize a person and get him out of the hypnosis, and a lot of other things we will do. Also in change works, we will be fixing the time for that, level one, and also for the level two. That's for the hypnosis. There we have other courses, right? Can we
Yeah,
talk about
yeah,
the
yeah.
other courses?
Yes, absolutely. Please go ahead.
Okay. Uh, the courses of the pranic healing, we have level one, two, and three. Of course, we have different levels, but also we have other things. We have brain power exercise. A brain power exercise is a short course. It's called super brain yoga as well. So it's a way to attune your knowledge, your brain, to get the abilities to study. Super brain yoga is very powerful and important for our children, for our kids. If they do it every day, they will be able to go to school and study better and grasp the knowledge much faster. So if we and the children, we can do it. So brain power exercise. We have the feeling of subtle energy. It's another course. There is a feng shui course. Feng shui. What is the feng shui? Feng shui is the art, the energy of the place. Is your place, is the energy in your house good or not? Sometimes you go to a house and you feel that you want to leave after 5 minutes because the energy of the house is not clean. Okay, maybe that house has a lot of fights, a lot of have envy, a lot of other matters, other problems. So this feng shui, also pranic feng shui, is the essence of the knowledge of the feng shui, to learn how to make your house in the proper state and the proper energy for your house. We go to other things, the meditation courses, as I said before. Awaken the light within you, part one. Awaken the light within you, part two. This will teach you, only the prerequisite is to take level one. So take level one, and the door is open to you. Awaken the light within you, and the awaken light within you, number two. We will be having lots of sessions of meditation, Nasser, also under your center. Some of them will be free of charge. Okay, so we can give it as a service to the public, and some of them will be on different levels. Maybe we'll have a nominal fee for that. Also, there is something now. Also, this is the first time that you hear about it, Nasser. We have aura reading. Okay, we can do aura reading. What is aura reading? We have the technology of photographing our aura. What is the aura? Is the energy body which is enclave us. Okay, this has colors, and this says our story, the story of our life. So this technology, we will take pictures, process it in a way to have the picture of your aura, and from this picture we can identify the problems and the places that you may have a problem. So we can read this aura and give you a report on that. So this is something new. I didn't tell you about it, Nasser, but
All
it's
right.
something really very interesting.
You seem to have excited some of our attendees, and I'm loving these surprises. However, to keep the surprises fresh and in order to end this session in a timely manner, let us end by saying there's much to be waited for. Thank you, Dr. Bassam, for this wonderful presentation. Thank you for
Thank
introducing us
you.
to who you are, what you do.
Thank you.
Um, please follow our pages, whether it's Dr. Bassam's Instagram page, my personal Instagram page, or Changeworks Abu Dhabi's Instagram page. And do visit our website to keep up to post with our coming events.
Thank you, Nasser. Thank you. Thanks. I thank everybody for being with us and hope to see you in ChangeWorks very soon for many things. We will not, it's not only matter of, you know, it will not, we will have lot of connections with you, either in the center itself or online. So most welcome for everybody and thank you, Nasser.
All right. God bless you, people. Thank you for attending. Thank you for sharing, and have a great weekend.
Thank you.